right.
We're live.
Yay! Semi on time.
Ooh, only 5 minutes late.
Oh, whew,
We
guys.
are live from Carolina Beach, North Carolina.
Woot woot. Behind us
It's a fun new place. The beach
is the beach.
right out there.
It's right there.
We are in the same room, right next to each other. Just
We are.
not on the same screen.
Right.
So that we can fit into the Instagram screen.
Yay!
Correctly.
We like fitting in the Instagram screen.
We
So,
are tired.
these are the faces of two people who have labeled and hung up and merchandised 500 plus skeins of yarn and like
At
400
least
stickers.
At least a few hundred stickers and
a
some
whole bunch
pins.
of badges and pins and all kinds of good stuff. And we are so excited to be here at the Carolina Fiber Retreats. Right?
Yeah, Carolina Fiber Retreats,
Yes.
Carolina Beach Retreat.
Yes.
So they do 6 or 7 retreats a year, and we are happy to be. We were at their Smith Mountain Lake retreat last year in May, and so they invited us to come here, and we are super excited to be here.
I promise that someday Q and I are going to get together and actually continue to do the book, The Spinning, with Q and Katy.
It's going to happen. There's been a lot going on lately.
It's just been a lot, and Q's going to be spinning soon. We know it's happening. She says that we are tired. Yes, we stopped in and said hi to them on our way. So I think last Wednesday. Where were we last Wednesday?
Last Wednesday.
We were at your parents' house.
We were at my parents' house, yes.
Okay,
that seems like 2 weeks ago.
Last Wednesday, we were at Dean's parents' house. We hung out there for a whole day. And then on Thursday, we got up and went to...
We drove to Mississippi.
Yeah,
to outside of Jackson.
Stayed at this lovely campground.
How was that a week ago?
I don't know.
How was that?
We stayed at this super lovely campground outside of Jackson.
Timberlake Campground.
It was on this lake. It was not level.
No.
But that's okay because we were able to dump the RV. And that's when we figured out that...
No, we didn't figure it out. We dumped. Everything was fine.
It was fine.
The black tank was empty.
We enjoyed our cozy night of sleeping because we didn't have any water in the truck, so we didn't open up a slide all the way.
Because
it was perfect.
If you'll remember, and you've been following along, the water, when things froze a couple of weeks ago, had froze the water filter under the sink, so we couldn't turn on the water without, spraying water everywhere. So we didn't have water.
So no water.
But we did. We dumped the truck. The black tank was empty. We did great.
Use the potty as normal, just minus running water. We use water bottles.
Then we were packing up and getting ready to leave to go visit the Southern Needle in Ridgeland.
Which was super fun.
And we had a great day. But right before we left, I was like, it looks like there's something dripping from the black tank pipe. And sure enough, it turned out when we were dumping the truck, it had...
I think the cable snapped.
I think the cable that worked the valve that opens and closes the pipe was not working. I mean, I know that to be the case now. I thought that then.
Yeah, the valve basically stopped being helpful.
And so we dumped the truck again, basically. There was, completely emptied out the tank.
We wouldn't be
dripping anything
anywhere.
Completely, cleaned everything out. I actually got the valve to close, or, at least what I thought may have been closed. But,
it wasn't.
Anyway, there was nothing in the tank, so it didn't really matter. We went to the Southern Needle. Had a
fabulous day.
Awesome day.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to see us in Ridgeland.
The weather was great.
We sold the last bits of our apothecary there that we had on this truck. We sold the last bits of... You guys love Homestead Fibers.
Yes. It was busy.
It was a busy day, and we had a good time. Speaking of that area, if you are looking for something to do this weekend, tomorrow starts Fiber Fun in the SIP. I believe there's still openings in classes, so definitely go check that out in Vicksburg. and then Friday, Saturday for that market.
Anita says RV owning is so much fun. Not.
It is a challenge, especially once your RV reaches a certain age.
It seems like, and ours is only 10 years old. It just seems like, it comes in waves. Like, everything would be fine for a while, and then, 2 or 3 different things. But these have been fairly minor things, really.
Yeah.
Especially compared to, like, the slide trouble we had in the summer.
Yeah.
But, it was a thing, because after that happened, I, was looking up, well, how do you change this valve? And,
So, on Thursday night, after we closed up at the Southern Needle, we drove about 5.5 hours and headed up to the Fold Out Cat to spend the night. They got us some ramen and some goodies and ice cream, and we got to hang out with Margie from Cape and Springs, Q's sister, and Jasper was there for a few minutes, and we just had a nice time.
We pretty much breezed in for the evening and then left the next morning.
Slept in our super cozy.
Yeah.
We barely opened the slide up because we were like, can't get into the bathroom. We didn't move.
Can't use the bathroom anyway, so we might as well just not even open the slide up, right?
It was a whole thing. And then we got up early, and then what else did we do? So that was our apothecary box arrived at Q's house, and so we had brand new yarn. And then we said bye to Q for a week, and then we headed out to Fur Haven Farm.
Yep.
We drove about 9-ish.
Yeah, it was like 8.5 driving hours plus some stop time and
to Virginia.
Yep.
We hung out at Fur Haven Farm for a few days. Dean helped lay some quarter round on baseboards. Yes. And I hung out with Avery and entertained Tabitha. And
we went to the RV store there. They have a local, mom and pop RV store. Went and bought the right part. Got it. They had to order it, so we got it the next day. Watched a whole bunch more videos.
But the first day while we were waiting for the part, they took apart the
the tank.
Not the tank, but
the pipe. So I'll give you the short version.
Yeah.
There's the black tank that holds all the waste. There's a little valve that stops things from coming in and out that you can open and close. And then the long pipe that goes to where you can empty it. We had to change the valve. That was the main problem. Everything else was fine. It's very tight quarters. All the YouTube videos I watched of other people fixing these things, they had just like so much room. The pipes came apart easily. Like they had like slack in the pipe to take everything out. We had none. There was no room. There was like a very short section of pipe that we were working with. And which means it was hard to get apart and hard to get back together. And so we managed to get it all apart. We got the right part in, got it fixed yesterday, back together, no leaks, working fine. Kind of actually fixed it up better than it was as far as the pipe being connected and underneath the vehicle very well. Very tired from doing all of that.
They finished up everything by zip tying the cables in place and making sure everything was going. And Colby, while Dean was doing the zip tying, Colby fixed underneath the sink.
Yes.
So we can have running water now in the sink and in the bathroom. So that's good.
So we have fully functioning plumbing in the iron truck again.
Fully functioning plumbing in the iron truck, which means that we're still an RV. Yay!
And in between the times, like in the evenings and mornings, I made and printed a whole bunch of labels, and Katie attached them to all of the products that we have.
There's still some yarn that doesn't have labels, but it is all hung up.
We're going to fix that in the morning. And we got a ton of products delivered there.
7 Floor Yarn made it. Allegheny Fiber Arts made it. Today we picked up Muse 2320 from our hotel.
We've been doing this for about 5 years. And for the last 2 years, we've been shipping things to our friends' houses and coordinating shipping points. And sometimes we miss shipping things. And, This time we coordinated like 15 or 20 different shipments, and they all made it all one time where they were supposed to go, and we have them all.
Yes.
So that was a win.
Is overflowing.
Yes.
With stuff. So it's a good problem to have. We are ready to sell a lot.
If you happen to be at the Carolina Fiber Retreats, Carolina Beach Retreat right now, you got a lot of stuff to look at. So we're excited about that.
Heidi came out and shopped.
Yes,
tonight.
Heidi came out and was the first one to shop tonight.
So, and she had a good time. So we drove today. We left from Fairhaven and headed south and east. We are sitting on the Atlantic Beach, here in Carolina Beach. And yeah, we made the nice little, it's not a bad drive. No. We have covered all but about 250 miles of I-40.
Between Asheville and Raleigh is the only stretch that we have not been on.
Yes.
And so
most of that is closed right now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter anyway.
And at some point we'll drive that and then we can. Yeah. I did take a picture where it was like the end of I-40 today.
We've been on both ends of I-40 now, so it's really weird.
It's just the interstate we always like grew up with in Arkansas.
Yeah. I mean, so we spent a lot of our lives on I-40.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. So anyway, like we got to, you drive past the little end of I-40 sign, and then you're like in the middle of the city, and it's like, you turn around in the middle of the road kind of stuff. It's really weird.
YouTube does lie.
I agree.
Q, it really does.
So yeah, and we hope Q makes some fun yarn decisions today. She's gonna order some new yarn
and fiber
to play with. I'm excited. And okay, so this week I am teaching a doodle colorwork yoke sweater class. So really it's all about colorwork yokes and sweaters and fitting and plotting your sweater to fit and all that good stuff. And we're going to be making headbands, and we're going to be blocking and talking about all kinds of fun gauge things, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're doing that this week here at the retreat. And then I'm also doing some drop-in e-spinning classes with our 4 wheels. We only have 4. And I already had a lady come up tonight who was
I think Patty spoke for one tonight.
Yeah, so. I think she's going to buy one. So the wheel pool is dwindling.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in getting an EEW electric eel wheel for 6.1 from either us or Q, please contact us. We have some obligations to teach classes with those wheels first, and then we will be releasing them for sale. People on our list will be the first ones to get notified that those are available.
Yeah, and Q, if you're on list still listening, I did tell there's 2 people on the list for if after Eureka you have any, lingering wheels. There's 2 people who are already in line for them. So,
just saying, it's a vicious battle over here, guys. Yeah. So what else is going on? Oh man. We did not put out telescope this week.
No, we didn't have telescope out.
It rained Sunday so much.
It rained a lot. They still had a lot of ice on the ground.
Yes.
I had a lot of ice.
Here, they still had like 2 or 3 inches of snow on the ground. Snow ice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Lingering wheel sounds like a malady. Jesus, she's still listening.
Yeah. And so that's fun. Oh, so we are getting, Anita was on here earlier, and we are getting close to going to visit Anita over in Collierville. That'll be at the end of next month.
March 26th, I believe.
Yes, March 26th.
Yep, March 26th.
Good times. We have a lot of dates coming up. If you haven't seen us around, be looking for us. We are going to be heading to Scenic Stitches in Chattanooga. We're going to be at yarn shops in Iowa. What's the name of the shop?
In Iowa?
Or
Illinois? Escanaway. I was like, we're not going to
Illinois.
Iowa right now.
And then we're going to be at Illinois Fiber Festival.
Yep.
We'll be hanging out at YarnCom as always.
Did you already say Needle Nook?
I did not say Needle Nook. I forgot that.
On the 25th.
So right before Chattanooga, we'll be at the Needle Nook in the Atlanta area, Atlanta, Georgia area. You can come out and see us there. I'm teaching 4 classes, 2 sessions of brioche,
mending as art,
and
soap,
felting soap.
Yeah.
So we're doing 4 classes on that day, on the 25th, and that's going to be a busy day. So if you're looking for that, I'm not sure there's any seats left. I
don't know. I'd have to look, but I knew I looked before and there was not a lot left. But
yeah, and then we'll be at Scenic Stitches.
Yeah, Scenic Stitches, Escanaway, Illinois Fiberfest. We'll be at Uniquely Yours on March 14th. We'll be at Southwest Arkansas, Southwest Missouri Fiber Folks in Joplin on the 15th
of March. It's a Sunday.
The 15th of February is already passed.
Yes. Hey, I have to say this thing.
Oh. Okay. And then Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks will be March 19th to the 21st.
Okay, we are officially 53% of our class seats are filled.
Yep.
For Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks. If you have been contemplating a class, I believe there are 10 classes sold out.
Yeah, something like that. 10 or 12. 11, yeah. And like there's 5 or 6 that have 1 seat left. So
yeah.
The
one I want to talk about tonight is cyanotypes.
Yes.
Tina from Across Generations is teaching a cyanotypes class. And that is a class where you work with, it's a chemical reaction activated by UV light, so sunlight. And it basically use like a spray, and it you talk about how that you make that spray and why it works, and then you basically do like resist printing on fabrics, and it's a really cool thing. And you can everything will get set, and that
class needs some love, so
it does.
We need to sign up for it. It's Thursday evening. So yeah, we've got a few evening classes this year, and there's a few people in some of the Thursday evening ones, but that one needs some love. So Gina's other classes have lots of people in them. She's a really good teacher. She's always
an excellent teacher, and we love having her.
She always fills up her classes, so people like having her.
We're gonna work kind of hard at that. Okay.
I think that's about all I got.
Guys, we're tired. It's been a long day. The truck is all set up. If you are coming out here to Carolina Beach to hang out with us, we are at the Courtyard by Marriott.
Carolina Beach.
Yarn truck will be open from 8 a.m.
We'll say like 8 to 4 or 5 probably. There's a good chance where, unless one of us needs to go to the bathroom or just take a break, somebody will be out there with it.
Yes.
So
tomorrow, come by. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week.
Yes.
So you can come out and say hi to us. We will definitely be promoting the public sales between 9 and noon.
Yeah, and
each day.
10 to 2-ish is a safe bet if you want to come by.
Yeah, Q says that Gina is wonderful and she knows a ton.
She does.
She's a really great teacher. Speaking of people teaching classes at Eureka, Q, the fold-out cat, is teaching
3 classes.
We have Getting Batty with It, Freestyle Weaving, and the EEW spinning class, which gets you on the short list for getting a wheel.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
We'll do our best. All right. I think that's it.
Until
next week, our friends, we will see you soon.
Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.